Hello, School of Minds. Happy Friday. Welcome to your Friday updates video. We have lots to talk about today, so make sure you pay attention. The first big thing on our list is that next week is Spirit Week. I'll post the schedule on Google Classroom with details about what you can do each day, and you can send us pictures or videos of your family participating in Spirit Week. It's going to be so fun, and we can't wait to see all of your creative ideas. I have another exciting announcement that I forgot to put on the chart. Every Friday, Principal McKee is going to pick one Ruby Hill scholar who did every single assignment this week, and he's going to send them a whole pizza. So make sure you're doing all of your assignments every day and using your daily schedule so you can have a chance to win that pizza on Fridays. We have some shout outs for the different classes we're doing with online learning. Miss V and I are so proud of the hard work every single one of you is doing. We know this is really different from how we're all used to learning. We know it's really hard to do all of your lessons by yourself or with your family or just not having your teachers or classmates around, and we really appreciate how hard every single one of you is working. We've had some really awesome work from some friends, though, that deserve some shout outs. In ELD, Ms. V and I wanted to shout out Luis. Every single day for ELD, Luis uses the sentence frames and the language from that day's lesson to write really nice, complete sentences. We can tell he's reading the directions because sometimes it asks you to write 2 sentences or it asks you to use a certain kind of language, and Luis is always meeting those expectations. Say, nice job, Luis. For CKLA, Miss V really wanted to shout out Giselle. She said Giselle has been doing an amazing job with her work and finding different parts of speech and always working really hard on her lessons. Say, way to go, Giselle. So good. I know it's a little different when we're not together. For EL reading, I wanted to shout out Brittany. She's been turning in really beautiful work, making sure she goes through the entire document, follows all those directions, and really is doing an awesome job of finding evidence in the text to use in her work. She's turning in some beautiful lessons. Say nice work, Brittany. For math, we have to shout out Gabe. Not only is he working really hard on his Khan Academy or Google Form lessons, but he's usually doing 2 or 3 times as much Prodigy every single day as we ask. Some days he's spending 45 minutes or more doing Prodigy and growing his math brain, which is so amazing. And he's working really hard on our math lessons that are on Khan or on Google Classroom. We're really proud of how hard he's working too. Say, way to go, Gabe. So great, scholars. We also have some shout outs about specials classes. Daniel, Mateo, and Alejandro have been sending us some really great pictures of them working out or doing artwork. Alejandro's been playing his guitar for music class. It's so fun to see what you guys are doing for specials classes, and we're really, really proud of your hard work. Keep sending us those pictures. We love seeing them. If you're doing art projects at home and you send us pictures, we'll send them to Miss Autumn, and she might put them on her website or her Instagram, which is pretty cool. Those are our shout outs for this week, but really we are so proud of every single scholar in this class, and we are so proud of your families for helping you in this new way of learning. We also have some reminders and feedback about online learning. We wanted to remind you guys that every Wednesday, we're doing a Zoom video meeting with our whole class at noon, at 12 o'clock, and we would love to see more of you there. We've had a few friends join us the last 2 weeks, and it's so awesome to see you guys. We'd love to see even more of you. Miss V and I will always be there, and sometimes we get Miss Warren or Miss Bird or Miss Diness or maybe even Miss Shoulders. So make sure you're joining us at noon on Wednesdays to see all of your friends. We've been telling jokes and showing our pets and toys. It's been really fun, and it's awesome to see so many of you. Every Wednesday, I post the link for that at about 11:45, and then we all get on at 12 o'clock to just hang out and see each other. For ELD, we wanted to give a reminder to always watch the video lesson before you're doing that exit ticket. It's really important that you practice all of the language with your voice before you're doing your writing. On the exit ticket, please use the sentence frames that are in the Google form. Many people are writing just any sentence they can think of about the picture, but we're actually really asking you to use that day's target language. So if in the lesson we were focusing on a certain kind of verb or using a certain conjunction, make sure you're reading the directions on the ELD exit ticket and using the correct language to write a complete sentence. There's always directions in the exit ticket, so please make sure you're reading them. For math, we've seen some beautiful work scholars on all different kinds of second grade math and a little bit of third grade math that Miss Roberts has been sneaking in because you guys are so amazing. We wanted to give you a reminder to always check the daily schedule or read the directions in the Google Classroom post. Most days our math is on Khan Academy, but once or twice a week, it's a Google form that we post on Google Classroom instead, and you need to make sure you're doing the correct thing. When you go on Khan Academy, you also need to make sure you're doing the assigned lesson and not just a random lesson. We're tracking whether you did the assigned lesson that day, so if you spent an hour doing something else, it doesn't show up on the page we're looking at. So when you go to Khan Academy, make sure you click on assignments and do the assigned lesson first. You can always do extra math after that if you want to explore some of the other lessons on a kind of math you love. That's great. We'd love it if you did extra, but please make sure you do the assigned lesson first. When it's a Google Form day, you don't have to get on Khan Academy at all. We're looking to see that you turn in that Google Form. All of the questions that are on there usually need to be done on paper first. You have to actually use some strategies, so make sure you're taking your time and doing your work before you click those answers. It's just like when we do our math in class, we always should be thinking about a number sentence, maybe drawing a model, trying 2 different strategies, and really showing lots of work before we choose an answer. So those are our reminders for math. Keep up the great work and just use the daily schedule to help you know what you're supposed to do for math that day. Our EL reading update is that next week is going to be a little bit different. We have worked so hard to write about bats, and next week you'll be doing your own writing about butterflies, and we're actually going to be writing in the same document Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure that you're just looking at the directions on Google Classroom about where to find EL on those days, because we'll be getting back into the same document, and I can't wait to see your beautiful writing. Our last update is about iStation and Prodigy. We've had some confusion from kids who said they're doing it and it's not showing up on our tracker. So I just wanted to remind you that on iStation, you have to click on Reading with iSip for it to track. If you're clicking into any of the other areas on that homepage, I'm not sure that it's going to show up. So make sure on iStation that you're logging in through Clever and that you are clicking on Reading with iSip so that we see your minutes. On Prodigy, you have to actually go solve math problems for it to track your minutes. If you're playing with your characters or just looking for friends on Prodigy, it doesn't show up as you getting anything done, and so we don't mark it as done. If you want to earn your Prodigy minutes, you have to actually be solving math problems for 15 to 20 minutes. We're seeing some people on iStation and Prodigy get on for like 1 minute or 2 minutes. And that is not your best work, and that's not meeting the expectation. So please make sure you're on there for 15 to 20 minutes on both every day. Those are great websites to be growing your brain and getting ready for 3rd grade, and they're really important since we don't get to be in class together every day. I hope that all of that information was helpful for you guys to be successful next week. Again, you are all amazing. Miss Villalobos and I miss you so much, and we can't wait to see you again, hopefully sometime soon. We hope you all have a great weekend. Don't forget about Spirit Week next week and to send us those pictures. We'll see you later, School of Minds.